Hey everyone, welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we are jumping straight into something absolutely mind-bending. We're talking about a cosmic love story, the literal metaphysical drama between knowledge, wisdom, and the underlying operating system of the universe itself. This isn't just philosophy, we're looking at a topological map of reality. Okay, let's start right at the inciting incident. Surah 18 verse 50 gives us this profound moment. In the beginning, a heart left home. And really, the entire drama of existence kicks off with one single error. When Iblīs refused to prostrate, it actually wasn't a moment of weakness. It was a complete structural inversion. The pen literally mistook itself for the book. The vibrating sound field falsely declared itself to be the eternal light. Now, think of the entire universe operating as a dual castic field, basically a binary framework that splits reality into two distinct layers. On one hand, you've got eternal knowledge. That's the book, the light field. It arrives completely received, unbending and perfect. On the other hand is wisdom. That's the pen, the sound field. And unlike knowledge, wisdom has to be earned through traversal. It's temporal, and it's inscribed by what we actually do. Section 1. The hollow form. So what happens when that original cosmic error plays out? You get the golden calf. This is the origin of every single hollow form that gets maintained long after the true driving presence of life, the Rūḥ, has packed up and left. It's a terrifying illusion, honestly. It produces output, it makes noise, it enforces decrees, but it possesses absolutely zero soul. You can see this illusion perfectly illustrated in Surah 34:14 with the death of Sulayman. Think about it. The king is standing there dead, literally propped up on his staff, and the jinn are still grinding away at their labor. The form looks completely real, just like the golden calf mooing or a pyramid standing tall. But the Rūḥ is gone. Iblīs is just the air inside that empty staff, whispering, highly present, but ultimately a pen with absolutely no book, a branch with no root. It's a sound field producing output with no light to actually balance it. Moving on to Section 2, the buried life. Now we have to talk about the Maw'ūda, the buried life mentioned in Surah 81, verse 8. Imagine a life that has full magnitude, full fitrah, and a complete inner Āyat, forcibly pressed underground by a world that literally has no category for what it's carrying. It is massive, suppressed potential just waiting in absolute darkness. And this brings us straight to Maryam's agonizing cry. She's unmarried, expecting a child, forced completely to the edge of her people, and she's gripping a date palm in the absolute pain of birth. Surah 19:23, I wish I had died before this. You have to understand, this isn't just suicidal despair. This is the universe's most compressed, humanly impossible situation. It is the ultimate buried life. But right at the peak of that crushing compression, a voice calls out. And notice where it comes from. It's from below, not above. Do not grieve. Your Lord has placed a stream beneath you. The gravitropic root of the earth had already found the water. The pen of earth had already written the path. All she had to do was shake the tree. And when she shakes it, the fruit falls, the buried chromosome expresses itself, and, as Surah 23:50 tells us, the buried life becomes a living sign. Ḥayāt becomes Āyat. Section 3. The ultimate sacrifice. Let's pivot and look at Solomon's heart in Surah 33:33 to see why any of this cosmic rescue is even possible. At the absolute peak of the greatest kingdom ever built, while reviewing horses of just staggering beauty, he realizes he missed his prayer. And what does he do? He doesn't explain it away, he doesn't justify it. He turns right back and actively sacrifices them. He gives back to Allah exactly what Allah's own beauty had made him love. This exact action is the amana from Surah 33:72. It's the immense trust that even the mountains refuse to carry because it's so incredibly heavy. We're not talking about some abstract responsibility here. We are talking about the staggering capacity to love something completely and then release it completely in the exact same moment. Solomon's sacrifice is essentially the universe's ultimate operating system. It's a mass-shedding event, the absolute willingness to let the most beautiful thing go for the one who made it beautiful in the first place. And when this capacity for total love and total release becomes the driver of the field, that is when the Rūḥ finally takes the pen back from nothingness. Section 4. The cosmic convergence. When you put these two fundamental states side by side, the contrast is wild. On one hand, you have the hollow form, Iblīs, the air of an empty staff, whispering away as a pen with no book. On the other hand, you have the living sign. When a heart like Solomon's drives the field, the Rūḥ holds the pen. Now every single deed inscribed points perfectly back to the source. The pen is finally completely aligned with the book. And that perfect marriage is the anatomy of the cosmic tree from Surah 14:24. Think of its root fixed deeply in the earth. That's earned wisdom, gravitropism, and its branches reaching high into the sky. That's received knowledge, phototropism. The result of that marriage? Fruit arriving every single season by permission of the source. It costs nothing. It just beautifully complements the one who permitted truth to manifest. In this entire system, Isa is the ultimate witness. He's the Quran made flesh. The book arrived as a body. And since his exit at Surah 4:157 should be halahum, meaning they only thought they killed him, he holds the right to position. He is literally the wave aspect of bifurcated light, witnessing from completely outside the deterministic field. That is a topology of Āyat that absolutely cannot be destroyed by the hollow transgressors operating below. Section 5. The Reader's Choice. So, where do you fit into all of this? You are the reader. You are the central buffer, positioned precisely between the pure light of witnessing angels above you and the noisy, empty illusions operating below you. You are the one holding the book with strength, and you are the one writing your own life into the record with the pen. This is absolutely crucial because Earth is the only living heartbeat in the universe. It is the precise 3 buffer. It's the meristem. It's the exact arena where the Rūḥ actually meets the ground, where choices are made, and where the fruit of all your traversal finally appears. And that brings us to the universe's ultimate, beautiful guarantee. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. The continuous operator running beneath it all ensures that night enters day and the living emerges from the dead. Love is conserved. Light is conserved. After every single compression, every whale belly you traverse, and every dissolution, you're going to find that home was generating you the entire time. The illusion of the hollow form is incredibly powerful, for sure. But remember, it relies entirely on your ignorance of the unseen. The tree is just waiting to be shaken. The fruit is ready to fall. So I leave you with this final vital question. When will you step out of the illusion and hold the book?